Anne?
I'm so glad
What
you're
the
here.
hell happened?
What's happened?
Nothing, it's just... After last night, I didn't think
What?
you'd come back.
Why? Oh. Is it because she refused her?
I don't deserve you. I'm not good enough for you. You'll soon get fed up of me.
You've got to stop having such a poor opinion of yourself.
You still want us to live together?
Need you ask?
We're so terrified I might never see
Oh,
you.
she is. She is. Done and dusted.
Because of last night, because I couldn't give you what you wanted.
I love how gentle she is with her. Even if she's trying to woo her, I think this has now gone into a different path. I think she's being very real with her. And that her feelings... I can sit down and watch a tape of them kissing all day. All day. They are getting busy! Hello! Is she doing what she couldn't do last night?
I love you.
Oh! Her first, she told her that she loved her.
Sorry, Mom?
What? What, you want to catch them in the act? She's so disgusting. Oh, my lord.
What?
Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
Oh, she automatically jumped to that conclusion. Utter crap. I'm calling utter bullshit. She's laughing. Wow. That's unexpected. AL doesn't know what to do.
Should we go upstairs?
But AW does. Did she just put a pillow underneath her head? Oh, even in the heat of the moment, that woman thinks of everything. Now you see all of that? I couldn't live at that time. That clothing would have driven me mad. Okay. Well, I could have learned a few things on the next film. The afterglow, isn't it wonderful? That is what you call a look of love. It just gets better. It just keeps getting better, better, better. Oh my God. That was fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Whew. So, we've completed episode 3. And what we've learned that Eugenie and the guy, what's his name? One of the servants, I think is, yeah, they're getting married. Well, he proposed to her. Okay. And what else? That the Rawson brothers refused Anne's offer because they thought that it was including the top bed and the bottom bed of the mine, the vein, because they're stealing from the top. But she just was, she just wanted to lease the bottom bed. So they're not having any of that, because if they allow her, if they just agree to do that, then she obviously will discover what's going on the top bed. What else? The Priestleys. Eliza Priestley is the in the last episode, she was praising everything that AL was, and she's this, she's independent, she's whatever, she's a one of a kind. And now, because of one little thing, that everything that she has heard about her has suddenly become through and cemented in her head, and she's turned against her in that split second, which I hate. And she tried to catch them in the act, which essentially she did, but she really didn't. But that made no difference to AW. And I'm getting to AW. What else happened in the episode? Of course, Snowden's son. Yeah, Snowden's son, what's his name? Thomas. Thomas killed his father because he was being an ass. And then, because during the episode, the thing about the cart and the drunk and those outrageous, really nasty comments that he made to Ann Lister, that was disgusting and really, really nasty. So his son took him home, and then he proceeded to beat him and then tried to beat his wife, and they tied him up and put him in the barn and stuff like that. So he killed him. So then he has to deal with that because Lister is expecting his father to turn up to talk about the agreement of the lease for their land. So I don't know what's going to happen in episode 4. Oh, and Marianne, Lister's sister, they had a big bust up, as she put it, about Shipton not only being just Anne's own. It's really supposed to be 2 of them, and if she gets married, her son would have more right to the estate than Anne. So she has left for her friend, and that's the deal with that. So now we finally get to the good part, which is AW and AL, and that was the sweetest thing. We saw that Anne, AL, really did build the bungalow or the shamir or the shed, as Marianne called it, for them to be able to talk to each other and, well, do other things, as we found out during the episode. And they had their first kiss there, which was a take my breath away light kiss. But then they went back to AW's estate, the house, should I say, and she proceeded to invite her to dinner and to stay overnight. And she wasn't wasted any time. My girl got a kiss and she wanted more, and she got more. But because they busted up, Anne said she couldn't stay. And that's where the whole Priestley's thing happened, because Anne's servant, the same guy who proposed to Eugenie, he went to the Priestley's house thinking that's where she was, and it wasn't. Then I find that when Anne, AW, stopped AL from going to third base, I thought at first she was unsure of herself. Then she continued to tell her, that her lack of inexperience is something that have her worried, and not worried but doubtful that she might please her. And AL was okay with that. But the next day when she went to visit her, AW was a mess. She had thought that AL wasn't going to come back, and that she didn't want to be, her companion anymore. And she went into full-on panic. So it's obvious that she is totally in love with her. And she said so. We got the first I love you after that unfortunate interruption from Liza Priestley. So they were making out on the couch, and she got the I love you. Oh my God, it's so adorable. I cannot wait for the rest of the season. It's going to be remarkable. I love it. I cannot wait. This is what we needed. This is what I needed. And it's remarkable that we're getting something like this. It's just a breath of fresh air. The writing is on point. The direction is on point. The cinematography is on point. Everything is fantastic. And the chemistry between those 2 actresses are so powerful. So powerful. I didn't even know if I mentioned it, but the 2 actresses playing Anne Walker and Anne Lister. Anne Walker is being played by Sophie Randell, and Anne Lister is being played by, of course, Sharon Jones. And their chemistry is out of this world. It's so good. As I said, can't wait for episode 4, which I will bring you very soon. If you've enjoyed this episode, I ask you to please subscribe and click the notification icon next to it to keep informed when the next video is coming out. Take a look at the previous episode, which I will have right here, and on this side at the end of the video you can get the top 10 to look at. So you can take a look at the playlist of Gentleman Jack that videos have gone so far, and you can get the top 10. So I bid you adieu. Bye bye. Ta ta. Till next time. Bye bye, guys.